Yo, what's up, guys? This is James Chamberlain from Kearney, Nebraska. I'm just doing a little in the bag for you guys today. Figured it'd be kind of cool since I got this new 2014 grip equipment bag. Kind of just want to explain it to you guys so you know what you're buying before you get it. Well, I guess I can just start on the side pockets here. There's two pretty deep side pockets. Even like there's another little pocket inside the side pocket. These are pretty deep. You can put either like a jacket in here or whatever you really need. Basically, I always carry like a pound bag of seeds whenever I play and put them in there. So those are really handy. Then you got two little side pockets here on the outside. Just I throw my minis in there. And then also two drink holders back here, as you can see. I love the design on here. These are just overall really cool bags. And I encourage all you upper advanced players or even people who are really getting into the game to try one of these grips out because they do the job well. And for starting off, I'll pull out my putters up here. I got 4 right now, and I'm kind of just trying stuff out for as far as putters go. Lately, I've got a couple of these PA1 300S series. Plastic is just extremely grippy, no matter what. Even if your hands are slick, you'll grab one of these and it'll feel really nice in your hand. You got a nice little groove here for your finger as well, so these putters have just been working out pretty good for me. Really like them. And then also, I got a couple PA4s. These are the 350G plastic. They're also pretty grippy. Got a buddy that's hopefully going to hook me up with a matching one to this, so that'd be pretty sweet. These are pretty nice as well. This one's got a pretty cool stamp as well. So I encourage you guys to get out the PA1s and PA4s to try if you haven't already. And then not to mention there's also this little side pocket here for put your keys in or your wallet or whatever so you're not losing it on the course. And then like here, also you can just slide a disc in there. You can fit about 2 drivers in there or a mid-range and a putter. A mid-range or a putter, one or the other. Whatever works. Just 1 second. Sorry, guys. Alright. For my mid-ranges, I don't carry a whole lot of mid-ranges. I'm trying to just limit it down to the stuff that I need so I can become more of a consistent player. I got this sweet looking 400G M4 in my bag from Prodigy. These things are super nice. They're dead straight. It's kind of like a utility disc for me. I can lay up with it with a forehand or just throw it off the pad for a really long straight shot or even a little bit of Anheuser on this one. And then also my Westside Warship. This is a great utility disc. Kind of use it for anything that I need. This I can throw with a little bit of Annie and it'll pretty much always come back. It's a little bit stable, but it's a great disc to have in your bag. And then I carry 2 truths. These are both max weight. This yellow one I got here, I throw it off the pad sometimes. I can get like 350 out of it. It's a little bit more stable. I can count on it to fade back after a long flat release. And then this red truth here is a little bit more understable. I can release this one flat or even with a little bit of hyzer and it'll flip up an Anheuser and just barely fade back at the end. These are both lucid plastic, super grippy all the time. Feel great in the hand. They're almost like a mid-range, between a mid-range and a fairway. So they fly super far. These are great discs here. And then for my fairway drivers, as of right now, I've got 6 in my bag. Here's a pretty beat-in Lucid Escape that I've had for a while. It's 174 in the weight. It's got a nice pretty scuff on the top, as you can see. I throw this one quite a bit. This Escape I can release with a little hyzer flat and it'll flip up and do an Anheuser. But it still flies and it doesn't ever really cut and roll or anything. These are great flyers and they work really well. They'll fly pretty far as well. And then I also got a Biofusion Escape with a pretty cool flag stamp. It's got a bird on it. Giving the Biofusion plastic a try. I haven't really thrown this one much, but so far it's a little bit more stable than my pink Lucid one. I'm sure as I beat this one in, it'll become a little bit less stable and finish straighter than my Lucid. And then I got here another couple from Prodigy. Got a 400 F7. This disc it's decently stable for an F7. I like the grip on these. The rim are pretty small, so you can get a nice firm grip around the edge of these. And these fairways from Prodigy fly really good. This one's pretty straight, and I can count on it to fade back in the end. And then I got this super slick, pretty flexy F5. It's a 400 also. The weight on this one is 174. I really like using this disc for hyzer shots, or like long straight and then have a big fade at the end, or even a small flick of the forehand and it will stay straight, and then I can get a good skip off of it sometimes. These are this is super gummy plastic. It just feels great in your hand. You got a good grip, and it's always nice going into a throw feeling confident like you're gonna get a good throw out of it. So these are working pretty well for me too. Might have to pick up a couple others just for backups. And whoops. And I've actually just got this one and my T-Bird this week. These are working really well. My Eagle is great for a little bit straighter shots than my F5. My F5 is a little bit more beefy than my Eagle. Once again, I just like the feel of this. Feels really good in your hand, and the Champion plastic is obviously really, really good and durable. So Eagle is just something that a little bit more stable than my Escapes, but a little bit less stable than my F5. I can count on this one to go a little bit straighter, not have as big of a fade as it in the end. And my Brewster T-Bird is a pretty beefy, but it's great for a headwind or when just a windy day period. Can handle the wind well. It's super sweet green shatter stamp with super clear. You can see my hand through this thing. Super cool disc. Just gotta be careful when I'm throwing it, because if I throw into the hate, this sucker's gonna be gone. But this is a great hyzer disc, and can throw forehands with this as well, and it'll still come back because it's pretty stable. None of my drivers. Just pull out 4 here. I got 7 drivers in the bag. I got a Prodigy Proto D3. This one is ridiculously understable. I can release it with a hyzer, and it'll flip up and ride an anhyzer the whole time. It's just great because it's very dependent. I know what it's going to do every time. I can count on it to anhyzer and hold that ante. Unlike some of the newer Roadrunners are starting to flip over and then just hyzer out real quick. Really liking this Domi D3. Holds the anhyzer well and also feels great in the hand. The Proto plastic is super grippy. These are awesome discs. And then I got this cool stamp, Monster Stamp Turn. These are great for really long bombs. Kind of a mixture between straight shots and just big anhyzers. You can throw these flat and they'll flip up and ride a huge anhyzer and just fly forever. Haven't thrown this one a whole lot. Still trying to break it in and get used to it. So we'll see how I like these. And also I picked up a cool looking Havoc. Also, this is another disc kind of like the Turn. I'm not real experienced with these yet, but they feel great in the hand, and I like the rim on these. So these, for the most part, I can throw these with a hyzer. They'll flip up straight and then even anhyzer a little bit, and then they'll always fade back in the end. So they're pretty predictable. Just gotta throw it some more and get used to it, see how it does. And recently I picked up a David Wiggins Tour Series Destroyer for my buddy. These destroyers are just really great discs. They feel awesome in your hand. Nice and grippy, just like the Stars. This is a Star actually, but you know what I mean. And I like these for just straight laser beams. You can keep these low and they'll go straight for a long time and have just a little bit of fade at the end. Great discs. And my last 3 are also destroyers. I got a bottom stamp destroyer. This one's a little bit lighter. I think it's a 168, but I can still count on this to stay stable on me no matter what. This one's a little bit more beefy than my Wiggins. And once again, these are all Star plastic. They feel super good in the hand. If you don't have a Star Destroyer, you best get one because they're the name of the game. And I also got a This is also a 168 Star Destroyer. It's an AJ. A little bit more overstable than these two that I got, and I like this one for sidearm flicks. I can count on it to actually come back. It's pretty stable, so I'm really liking this one. It's pretty predictable. I'll know that it's gonna come back for me every time. And my most beaten AJ, I've had this one for about 6 months or so. I throw it probably every time I play, or a couple times even. This is pretty scuffed up and stuff, but no major nicks. These discs are very durable and they last on you. They're not gonna start changing flight paths or nothing, or getting any big nicks. I like this one for basically just big hyzers most of the time, or can throw it really hard straight, and I can always count on this to have a fade no matter. This is great for headwind or whatever. It's one of my most stable discs in my bag right now, and just feels amazing in the hand. Another Star Destroyer. So that puts me at 4 of those in the bag, and it's probably one of my favorite drivers right now. So that's all I got for you guys today. I guess I got this cute little mini here to mark my spot where I lie, so that way I'm staying legit on the course and lining up to the basket right and all that kinds of good stuff. So if you guys are new to the game, just start trying out discs, I guess, and throw stuff, field test them, do whatever you like to get used to them and see what you like. Thanks a lot.